Folks, welcome back to Deus Ex Human Revolution. I may have preempted myself, but this is the DLC. I was completely unaware, of course, that this was the DLC. But that would make sense. Why we got stripped of our... all of our augments and everything. But apparently this is a director's cut only thing where they stick it in where it belongs in the story. It's kind of weird. Kind of weird. But anyway, we've got a rocket launcher to locate the parts for. Should be in Hangar 1. It is in Loading Bay 1. Okay, the barrel is located elsewhere. We have the scope. We do have scope. Which is like half the battle.
Cargo crew to Sector Alpha. Cargo crew to Alpha.
Well, regardless, we've got to go to Loading Bay 2. Oh. It's up here. Ah, I see it. It's very much in there. I would not have found this otherwise. Oh, speed reloader too. The reload mod. I'm still not convinced we're gonna need either of these, but I know we were working on the pistol. I think we were actually working on both of them, but yeah. No additional completionist, so boo there. See, we got the scope next, which is the trigger. Oh. Or did we get the trigger? We got the trigger. Right? We have the trigger. Yeah, trigger and the barrel. Wait, there's more. There's more I have looked up. Yes, I've got some things looked up. Let's see, we basically missed out on the ship upgrades. Here we go. Loading bay 1. Second room. On top of the crane holding the two containers. Holding the blue container. That's where I was. Silly. Yeah, it's that crane. Oh, that's loading bay 1. We're in loading... No, we are in loading bay 1. So that means loading bay 2. That's what they're talking about. Not a big deal. No reason to really go back all the way for it again.
Security credentials must be carried at all times. You may be asked to produce said credentials by security personnel. Please comply.
Not a big deal. It really isn't a big deal. I don't see anybody. Oh, camera. That does in fact move. Of course it does. Security rating of 2. I was gonna say we're likely to get detected.
Access granted.
How do I got in here? Pocket secretary. More goodies. Biochip recall causes more than headaches. Yeah, a malfunction of that scale would set a lot of people on edge. Like, a lot of people on edge. And there's the rocket launcher bit. Yeah, failure on that level is very severe. Ooh, I don't like the fact that that just went up. There we go. And
Access
success. Oh, wow. No, camera, you do not see a floating box. You do not, in fact, see a double box. Haha! I told you it didn't see me. It really doesn't matter. Ew, I do not like the look of this at all. Yeah, none of this looks good. Alright, that's a one-way trip.
Access granted.
Oh, we finally got a nuke virus. C Company arrived on schedule. FSA camps. Increasing amount of Chinese troops and equipment, especially augmented combatants. Yep. Vis-a-vis. Guess and their provenance. Ah, mess schedule. Perfect. And they're changing the food contractor, which is unfortunate. That never goes well. Like, for anybody. I'm just so glad they let us keep our upgraded weapons. I mean, we were going to need to, because there's stuff that follows here, but so we were going to need them anyway.
Well, if it ain't my favorite and currently only customer. Got those parts for me?
Yeah, take a look.
Aye. Let me see what you got there. Fucking deadly. That's all of them.
Yep.
Give me a sec with me tools, I'll get them sorted out right and proper.
Now, is this a proper rocket launcher, or as he said, upgraded
Right
one?
then. That'll do you. Anything else I can be helping you with then?
Nah.
I gotta go.
Yeah. Just remember, if they chase you down here, I'll shoot you myself.
Yeah. It is a rocket launcher. Really? Dropped two of the largest items I have, and you're still not satisfied. Oh, come off it. Fine. That's a. Oh god, this thing is huge. Well, it's not any more special, other than it has the upgrade built right into it.
Still alive, are you? No?
I've got a rocket launcher I think you might want to have.
No refunds.
Sorry. As much as I like rocket launchers, and they are cool, and in fact in other Deus Ex games I normally pick up a rocket launcher, I just don't think we're gonna need it. We haven't needed it yet. There's too many other ways to take out robots. Of course, we really only have one way. What? The heck? didn't realize they could actually go use the facilities. That is absolutely frightening. I was completely unaware of that. I was also completely unaware of there being anyone else on this floor. Like, at all. You go here. Huh. Funky, man. I mean, I figured there were cameras and things, but... people? Now I kind of want to go and get that Praxis kit I know I'm missing. Yeah, because that'll give us a little bit more XP for completionist. It's not like it's that far. I mean, yeah, it took us a little bit to get to this point, but I don't think it really matters that much. And it shouldn't be too hard to find either. It's the crane with the blue. Run, run, run. That one. I believe. Though getting up there is gonna prove to be a little bit of a problem. Yeah. Done day one. Let's compare our map. Stacking 2 crates in the northwest corner of the very first area. Over here? That seems weird. Ah! I see the dumb ladder. God, how did I not see that? Because it was hidden. Sneaky, sneaky game. There we go. I knew we could reach it. Ooh. Other goodies. Ammo capacity upgrade. I don't think I have many things that need those anymore. Yeah, quite literally just the laser rifle. Just the laser rifle. Get ourselves to max health. Do-do-do-do. And away we go. How very unusual. Well, that ladder does lead down. So there was a second way up. Interesting. But this should put us right where we wanted to be. ammo case. An ammo case.
All grounding orders have been rescinded. New flight
There it
schedules
is.
will be distributed as soon
Good
as
lord.
possible.
Didn't even see it. Didn't even see it. Yeah, there's a bunch of other Praxis kits we missed in the ship, and they're just inaccessible at this point. Inaccessible. Which is disappointing, but understandable. No, we don't have the security rating for that.
Contractors must stay within.
We are 400 experience away from a next level.
Entering restricted areas will result in termination and prosecution.
As long as it's just prosecution, that's all that matters. It's a good thing we have like 14 seconds of stealth. Of complete invisibility if we want it. Let's see. Map-wise, we are here. We've already explored those. Honestly, I'm not sure which direction's gonna be safer. Now, that one's got the vent I've already been in. So probably this one? Oh god. There's a dude. And that is a laser grid. There's two dudes and a laser grid. We could probably... We can, in fact, stealth right through a laser grid. But with both guys there, that could cause problems. Is there a good hiding spot? There might be. Okay. We are perfectly fine and safe. Perfectly fine and safe, and that guy is none the wiser. Swiftly. Should not see him. Was gonna get him. Oh, now he's talking to himself. This was a bad idea. I got spotted. By who I don't know. Who or what saw me? Did I set off? I must have set off the grid. I must have set off the grid. I thought I was far enough away from the grid. Well, whoops. I thought I saved after I knocked out the one guy, but apparently I didn't. And he was coming this way anyway, so it really didn't matter. Okay. Apparently that spot is well covered by people? That's unfortunate. Let's see if that works. That looks like it did.
Over here.
Never mind. There are, in fact, more patrolling guys. Where were they? I was standing here for a while, and they weren't around, and all of a sudden, there they are. Huh. Oddly suspicious. Oddly suspicious. At least we know that I can take out this guy. And hide his body right over here and no one will notice. Oh, now I see the other guy on the radar. Agent Seraph. There we go. Another ebook. Another heavy item I cannot move. Ooh, a computer. Ooh, that's a security rating of 4. Oh god. We would... Without the additional... any additional niceties... Oh, now I see you. Guy appeared to be alone. Right. Lasers. Just pistol ammo. Ah, the security room. Beers. A data storage device. More painkillers. Oh. Straight up, I can disable the cameras. Thank you. Processing data, level 1. I do want to try for that item.
Access granted.
That succeeded. Armed stowaway has been captured. No further details. Don't want any incidents. Base-wide security reminder. ASCII art. Clearly very bored. Oh, we're 150 points off. I think we can get a traveler bonus by traveling through the air duct. Okay, this is someone else's office. Ooh. Book? No. Secretary. Quinn's got a 2-for-1 deal on trade-ins. New access code. Let's have a look at this. Security rating of 2. Legitimately doesn't matter which... Well, it doesn't matter which one we do.
Access granted.
Requisition. Grenades. The black market on our... Da-da-da-da. Oh, we are literally 100 points off. Come on. I was gonna say, that was the door I could have hacked. Boo. Boo. We could have hacked that door. Not a big deal, to be honest. To be honest, I don't think that's a big deal. And yeah, we lost like 50 experience on doing that, but could be worse. At least we're getting ammunition finally. Despite what you've seen. Policing. And a grate. These lead places. Grates lead places, and places are wonderful. Sometimes they're full of experience. Other times they are full of pain. This is full of goodies. Of course, it has to be a jar. A jar full of goodies. Get the social enhancer back online. Let's see. Good lord. Good lord, do I have so many of these straight packs. Realistically, what do we need? Do we need 99 pistol ammo? I don't really think so. I mean, we've got 38 shotguns, so we have plenty of shotguns, so that's not a big deal. There we go. Not a lot of people carrying combat rifles, of all things. That's a bit weird. For a military base, well, the submachine gun makes sense. Smaller caliber rounds, you know. Not likely to over-penetrate, you know, all the good happy things that comes with the submachine gun. Along with a good rate of fire, too. Now that we've got the social enhancer, oh, we can talk to what's-his-face. Hey, buddy. Got anything else going on?
Right. So, what's the story?
Oh.
What exactly do you,
In a more civilized world?
if the paid?
Well, why not?
How does
And a lip?
uncut?
I'm not getting anything about that.
I gotta go.
Yeah, I've got nothing on him.
Still.
You know, they say I've got a little more luck of the Irish in me than most. So maybe we're like long-lost cousins. Since we're all family here, how about a little extra discount on your shop?
Oh, fancy ourselves a little proper shade of green, do we? Like I haven't heard that one before. Look, unless you're actually a leprechaun in disguise and pull a pot of gold out of your arse while farting me a rainbow, you ain't getting nothing more than what's already on the table. Eat it.
Okay, that was apparently the wrong method to go about that. Ah, yes, thank you, YouTube. I am live. I was well aware of that 45 minutes ago.
Right. So, what's the story?
Listen, Quinn, I don't know whose side you're on, but I'm having a very bad day. So how about you do us both a favor and cut the crap? Kinder never said anything about paying you.
Jesus. And I think I just gave you a bloody discount to begin with. You'll put me out of business at this rate. What are you buying?
He should. No, he did not.
Thanks for shopping at Quinn Mart. Right. So, what's the story?
Oh, wrong pheromones. Apparently, if you... It says right there. Alpha pheromones. Close that guide because we no longer need it. Because this will unlock...
Ah, still alive, are you? What can I do for you?
It's obvious you're not a bell tower sympathizer. So if there's anything more you can do to increase my odds of getting off this base alive, I'd appreciate it.
Because I like you and because seeing you get your arse killed or captured would put a damper on me day, I'll open a special stock to you. It's normally reserved for another client, but as long as you're paying.
That's what I needed.
What are you buying?
Because this will have... Yeah, he's now expanded... Oh god, he expanded the Typhoon to Typhoon and everything. Including 2 new Praxis kits. So yeah, I spent those 2 Praxis points in order to get 2 more Praxis points. I don't think I have anything else that could use the silencer. I'm clearly... Maybe buys the hypostims? Don't need the beers. I will buy the Typhoon, though. As much Typhoon as I can carry. Got 9 packs that... Those restore 2 apiece. Like, I'm...
Thanks for shopping at Quinn Mart.
Okay, we do have 1 too many hypostims. So we could sell the hypostim. And probably 3 painkiller.
Right. So, what's the story? What are you buying?
So we could sell, like I said, a hypostim, 3 painkiller, and then we buy all the rifle ammo we can, any Typhoon we can, all the stun, and probably all the shot. Okay, yep, and all the shotgun we can.
Thanks for shopping at Quinn Mart.
And that makes us loaded for bear. Like, loaded for bear. That's 12 Typhoon. Yeah, that's 12 Typhoon. Actually, everything's fully loaded. Rifle is still a little short, but it's not like we've ever had to use this thing. It's not like we've ever had to use this thing. Oh yeah, and our 2 praxis points. Fortify is useless. Increase our stealth capability and hacking. That's actually extremely useful. And we should save. And we should have a clear shot to the detention center. No, more or less a clear shot. I'm actually not sure what lies on the 2nd floor. Ooh, camera and more guys. Why even would I want to go here? Oh, Burke's office is up here. That would be why. I'm actually not sure how to nicely make that. Because that guy... he's right there. That's probably, I want to say, a level 5 pad. If I had my auto unlocking, things would be great, but I don't. God, and he's not alone, too. There's another guy. And those cameras do cover each other. That is a problem. These cameras do, in fact, cover each other. But do they cover each other in their entirety? No. No, they do not. In fact, that camera is pointing that way. I thought it was facing this way. Okay, What is the best way to immobilize him? About to try something quite stupid. Come here, come here, come here, come here. Camera does not see directly under it. And that is... it's a level 1. We could get in there. That's a shotgun. That's probably this security room. It's right under the bloody thing, too. I don't like it. If I have to. That should put him outside the camera range. And that puts him outside the camera. Beautiful. Beautiful. I just gotta figure out what I want to do with these cameras. Could either temporarily or permanently disable them. Oh wait, that's a level 3. That's out for a while, but not a long, long while. Be swift. Nope, too long. I need to more permanently disable them. I wonder if this is going to work or not. Nope, that set them off. I wonder. Not the most elegant way to do it. Definitely not the way I wanted to do it. But this was too intricate. I had to get caught. I would have gotten caught. And there's no way around that.
Access granted.
Now we're in his office. We are in his office.
Geithner, any reason Burke's got a spare retinal prosthesis lying around his office?
He just received it this evening from the Tai Young Medical Corporation. HQ had a custom set made especially for him as a thanks for so many years of good service.
Oh boy.
Why?
He'll probably be real angry when he realizes it's missing. Jensen out.
On the other hand, is very useful. It's very useful to have that. Especially if it's tied to his security profile. Might as well use a nuke there. Go for it. Get the spam.
Access granted.
New save, huh? Installed a new wall save, huh? Mind crashes. Wall safe, eh? Well, which one of you, theoretically, would that have been? No? It literally said wall safe, though. Well, that's the overview of the base. Not necessarily the cleanest way in, but I wasn't gonna risk it. Couldn't have risked it. God, we've gotten extremely lucky on this one.
Access granted.
Book. Credits. And a computer. Ooh. Ew. Yeah, that's a guaranteed guaranteed getting caught there. Okay, that's just taking too long.
Access granted.
I heard that phone ringing. All females. Oh dear. Command. Enough. Keitner is is not doing well in his books, which is unfortunate. Pistol continues to be going really good. Let me guess. This connects the two offices. So I only had to get into one of the offices. Yep. Only had to get into one of those offices. In fact, I likely didn't even need to get into those offices that way. Because... Ooh. That's a security room. This is a locked off security room. That's where I blew up the two cameras. Could I have gotten this from anywhere else? Maybe? Yes, indeed I could have. From here where... Could have saved myself all the headache. Could have saved myself all the headache had I done that. Oh, I didn't need to blow up those stupid cameras. Oh well. It's good to know that that does work. Not that we'll ever need it. Let me guess. The laser control panel. I'm willing to bet. Ooh, this is gonna be very dangerous. We're just gonna nuke that and go for the gold. Go for all the money.
Access granted.
Yep, and that's the laser system on inactive. Yay! So far so good. So we didn't even need to blow up those cameras or knock out those guys. At the very least, we didn't need to knock out those cameras. I did not need that machine pistol ammo. Why did I pick it up? I mean, we triggered the alarm. That's unfortunate. There's really not much we can do about it. We haven't been seen. So we've not necessarily lost a ghost. We've just lost the getting it done, whatever it is, achievement. So much stun ammo. Good. Level 1.
Access granted.
Access granted. Russian. Formally denied. The commander is asking for official investigations. And yep, that is exactly what we are doing. Well, technically it's an unofficial investigation, but you know. 6 of one, half dozen of another. You know. All the happy things. Level 5. In order to access over here? Well, that probably does lead... Oh, I definitely have the cloaking. Yeah, I've got the cloaking, and it's maxed out. I'm just being an old-school Deus Ex player, and, thoroughly exploring. Which is occasionally gets you into trouble. Okay. Biosecurity.
Activating security scan. Biometric data assembled. Subject recognized. Access granted.
Thank you. Computer. Thank you, computer. Now we just have to act not suspicious. At least I'm thinking so.
Firing to commit a terrorist act. For processing, you will undergo a preliminary footsteps. Who's there? There.
Well, you came to investigate. That was very foolish of you. We are in the detention camp. Well, that's not good. I mean, he could hear you. He can no longer hear you. And just because he could have heard you doesn't mean he is capable of hearing you anymore. I made sure he can't.
I am not a terrorist! You are the terrorist!
Negative. I submitted a work order, otherwise with no response. If they're talking, our friends out there.
Come on, I need you two to separate. I just need you to come over here. If you would ever be so kind. I need to track down his buddy. There he is, before he catches the guy. And that's all three of them down. And he had the pocket secretary. Nice. Password. And finally, we're getting guys armed with the combat rifle. My combat rifle has been begging to be fully loaded. You're very right. I do not like the others. I just activated something. What did I just trigger?
You can't keep us locked up!
Okay, this is a prisoner's cell. Must have activated something on the second floor. Probably a robot or something. This doesn't look like it was anything on that floor. It also sounded like it was a robot powering up. Yes, it was, in fact, robots powering up. God, they're now patrolling up top. And there is no... Well, there are ways to deal with robots. Ways I really don't want to do. I do have Typhoon at maximum power just in case. I just really don't want to use it. I only have the one EMP grenade too. Okay, so this is just central corridor. Aha. He is, in fact, inside.
How can he be so short-sighted? Burke's changing the world here. Who's a real hypocrite? It's not like they have it all bad. They get to go to the ranch, maybe even into space. I'm the one stuck here. It's not like they have it all bad.
Hey, bud. And more codes. They never carry your security codes on you. That's a very bad idea. EFEH list. H list. Right, I don't have access to turning off robots. And we do have praxis points, so we could do turrets. Can't do robots yet. Blind eye. Let's see. Anything? Burke is on the warpath. Submit work orders. Yes, always submit your work orders properly. Those robots had me concerned. But merely concerned.
This is a nightmare. I don't belong here.
I'm pretty sure if I do the thing they want me to do, is going to cause a minor headache.
Keitner, Jensen, I'm in your detention camp and uploading to the security mainframe now.
Copy that. Any problems?
Negative. I gotta say, though, this isn't exactly what I was picturing when you described it.
Yeah, well, we'll talk about that later. Right now, you need to get inside the interrogation wing and find out what Burke is hiding. Contact me when you know. Keitner out.
900 experience. Those robots. Let's see, if I scrap them, they're what, 250 apiece? That's 500. That's not a lot.
I've done nothing wrong.
These robots do have me concerned. If I can get them both in close proximity to each other, I can probably typhoon the both of them. However, the hard part's going to be getting the two of them in close proximity to each other. Because they are on very different patrol routes. And they don't even get close enough together for me to do that, do they? No. No, they do not. And of course, there's a laser grid. How close does the robot have to be? Oh, robot has to be stupid close. But I think I might be able to follow along behind robot. Maybe. This is either stupid that just sets off the alarm. I think I got too close to robot. That might have worked. That might work. Actually, we do have the cloaking mod, so we might just be able to run past him. Let us in room. Robot is none the wiser. Both robots are nowhere to be found. Oh, I spooked a robot. And that's a turret. I'm actually not sure how I'm supposed to sneak by those things. Except avoid the lasers. Oh, there are items over there. Those are Praxis kits. There's at least a Praxis kit over there. How would we even... That requires a running jump from over here. Or maybe not. How else could we reach there?
Let me out of here!
This is gonna be quite stupid if I pull this off.
There were bumps for me.
Nope, did not pull it off. How else could we reach that?
Please, call the embassy. There were bumps for me.
How would one even reach there? We'd have to put a box over there. We would have to put one of these big boxes over there. And I don't know if this is gonna oh. That's straight up not going to work. We're gonna have to see if we can't deactivate the turrets. It's not gonna be easy. At all. Like at all. Is there? I swore I saw a...
That shouldn't be here!
Well, we've already been discovered. Well, I wasn't expecting that. That is a straight up. Of course. It's a Typhoon turret. Should have known. So what is the safest and best way to remove a Typhoon turret? Is it with our own Typhoon? I think it's with our own Typhoon. That did nothing. Okay, game. I'll play your little shenanigans. We'll try... There's 2 or 3 other options. And that is not one of them. That also is supposedly not going to work, in which case our options are exceedingly limited. Yeah, that set off an alarm, but... Kidding me? Kidding me? Come on, game. I just want to get the goodies. There we go. Right? It's not giving me a running start. Let's try this again. If it doesn't work, I'll just reload the save before I set off the alarm. Okay. Aha! The robot has spotted me. That is a problem. Actually, what is an even bigger problem is I have no safe way down. Yeah, 'cause I lack the Icarus system. And that is certain death. Ow, 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 ow. Robots. That's also certain death. That is likely death. But not certain. Not that. Well, that was somewhat successful. You know, can't complain too much. There we go, back up to full health. And we got the Praxis kit, so that's good. Oh, right, and I picked up the strength one, so I still can't do robots. Still cannot do robots. But we can do turrets. I have a slightly alerted robot. 2 alerted robots, which are in close proximity to each other! That was all I wanted. That was all I wanted. Was to kill those 2 robots together. Ew. Well, this is not gonna be pretty. Surprisingly, that went effectively well.
Please, don't send me to the doctors!
95% guarantee of detection. That's fine.
Please, let me out! I've done nothing wrong! Why are you doing this? You're monsters!
Access granted.
Lasers are now inactive. One set of lasers.
You'll all pay
Ooh.
for this!
Energy bar.
Please, let me go! I know you can hear me!
I can't believe those robots piled themselves up like that. That was very useful. That was a good use of Typhoon there. That really was. And they give them smoking privileges because there's cigarettes here, so. I mean, it's not good being confined like this. It's completely inhumane, but they do, in fact, have smoking privileges. So there is that. Okay, another security field.
Activating security scan.
Another security scan.
Biometric data assembled. Subject recognized. Access
Thank you.
granted.
Oh God. This is the interrogation wing. We're full on cyber bars. Actually full on everything. Everything except Typhoon. We could do with more Typhoon. We could do with more explosions. Or painkillers. We could do with painkillers. Yeah, I think we could just deal with the Typhoon. Hypostem. That's an audio log.
Post-interview log. Patient has been returned to detention area after sedation. Medical history gathered indicates that she's a prime candidate for inclusion.
Inclusion.
Similarly, all biological indicators fall within the required parameters. Recommend preparation for stage 1 therapy prior to...
Gary, have you seen this? Have you seen what's on this smart disk? He's gone mad.
Tiffany, slow down.
Hmm?
What are you talking about? Where'd you get that?
I found it in the last shipment of materials we received. One of the boxes have been tampered with, blatantly. Someone was sending this to me, to us, to warn us about Commander Burke.
That sounds a little far-fetched, don't you think?
Maybe.
I know the two of you butted heads, but Bob's assured me that the commander is with us on this.
Really? So Mr. Page is okay with us using unwilling human test subjects, is he? What's his opinion on Bell Tower using the OCM to further their military aspirations? Ask him about this Hydra project.
Tiffany, calm down. I know all about the Hydra project. It's nothing nefarious.
Oh, is it?
Simply a means of allowing soldiers to communicate more efficiently when in the field. You've seen Burke's augmentation. It has nothing to do with the OCM.
So you think his obsession with this technology is because he's an environmentalist? Gary, I know this bothers you too. Those poor women. We can't keep doing this. We can't just rush blindly ahead and let men like Burke pull our strings. Science has made that mistake before.
I know. All right. Let's go down below and contact Bob. We'll see what he has to say about this. I know he's intrigued by the nanotech possibilities.
Nanotech. Nanotech. What could that be about? That sounds awfully suspicious.
I'm sorry. I'll stay quiet, I promise. Just don't hurt me anymore.
Calm down. I'm not gonna hurt you.
You're not one of them? One of the scientists?
Scientists, eh?
Please, you've got to get me out of here. You've got to do something before they come back. I don't want to disappear like all the others.
It's okay.
What's your name?
Nina Sullivan. I don't know why they're holding me in here. They just grabbed me off the street. I had heard Cape Town was dangerous, but I thought with all the security around...
Cape Town? South Africa?
Isn't that where we are? I blacked out. They drugged me, I think. I was on vacation in Cape Town at the end of the summer. I was going to be starting senior year in the fall.
Ah, college student.
My parents must be so worried.
I take it you're not a terrorist then?
No, I've never done anything wrong. Never demonstrated against anything or anything. But neither have most of the girls here. I'm not sure about the men, but please, can't you get me out of here?
What do you mean
I want to
disappear?
help you, but you've got to stay calm. Now, what did you mean by disappear like the others? What's been going on back here?
I don't know. I've heard rumors and seen some things, and I know what they've done to me. Biopsies, blood samples, tissue cores, like I'm some sort of lab rat.
Is that why you're back here? Separated from the others?
This is where they study and examine us to see if we're compatible or something. I don't know what they want from us. Sometimes we're sent back to the cells. Those that aren't, some of the others think they let them go, but I think they're being sent somewhere else, another facility maybe.
Possibly.
Inside this one.
Why? What makes you think that?
Because of the way they talk when they're with us. It's like they're looking for some kind of perfect gene match.
A gene
or
match.
something. I'm not a doctor. I don't understand it. I just don't want them touching me anymore.
Understandable.
Hold on. You said they were coming back? Who? Burke? Is he behind this?
I'm not sure. He comes around, but not that often. I know he gives the orders around here, but he doesn't seem all that interested in us beyond some psych tests and questioning. He mostly leaves us to the doctors or scientists or whatever they are.
Tell me about these scientists. Is one of them a woman named Reed?
I don't know. I mean, there is a woman, but her name is Kavanaugh, not Reed.
Kavanaugh.
She seems different. Like she doesn't like what they're doing to us. I can't help but think she's being forced to do these things. The others just treat us like animals. It's horrible. I just want to go home.
Understandable.
I know this is gonna seem cruel, but I can't help you right now.
You're going to leave me here? You can't. You have no idea what it's like. Please.
I can't have you tagging along just yet, or walking the halls alerting the guards. Trust me, when I can get you out, I will. But your best bet is to stay put.
I'll alert them anyway. Bert and the 2 doctors were just here heading for the morgue. I'll tell them you're here. I will. Let me out or I'll tell them, I swear.
And then what? Do you really think they'll let you go? I'm still the best chance you've got, but you have to be patient.
Please. Don't go.
I wish we didn't have to. Game.
Clinical trial log 11/27. Attending, Dr. Tiffany Kavanagh, Dr. Gary Savage. Observing Commander Peter Burke. Patient has been sedated and restrained.
Administering compound P-026.
P026.
0.75 cc's. Injection via the left suboccipital triangle, isolating the neocerebellum and pontine nuclei.
Well done, doctors. Appears that the spinal cranial replacement was successful.
She's been stable for 48 hours. Placing the upper column and posterior skull is more complex than your own hindbrain augmentation, Commander Burke. But it's well within our abilities. That's not our sticking point.
I'm quite aware of what your sticking point is, Doctor. Getting results that I can use.
Gary, she's waking up. Look at the alpha waves. They're attenuating. Blood pressure and heart rate
Working.
are rising. O2 saturation is really low.
Savage, get this
No, it's not.
under control.
It's failing.
Tiff, increase sedation and disconnect the OCM interface. Get a dose of propofol ready, see if she stabilizes.
It's not working, Gary. Damn it. There's a rupture in the circle of Willis. Anterior cerebral artery. Shit.
It's all brain work.
It's already too late, Tiff. You know that.
Is it still alive?
No. Now we've lost her. I don't understand. She burned out so quickly. Arterial degeneration was clearly more advanced than anticipated, but still, the new compound should have worked.
Dispose of the body. I'll have the next viable candidate prepared and sent down to you, Dr. Kavanaugh.
Transferred most of the information out of the Belvoir workstation. That would be Gary's. Low risk. No counter indicators. Numeric markers well within value. Transfer to lab. Ugh. Cruel. Absolutely cruel. Trank darts. Now those could actually be useful. You've got 3 trank darts. No visible augmentation work. Undisclosed augmentations. Terminated. So she didn't make it. Ethnicity unknown, picked up in China. Implanted metal. Unsuitable. Transferred. Gangler. Canon materials with an accepted value. Transfer to lab. Optical replacement. Failure at 74 hours. Wang. Possible criminal organization. Harvester runner. Problematic genetic markers. Terminated and returned. Returned. How many data storage devices have we picked up? No more tears. No more tears. Or an Eric's computer himself. Mark should be cleared of bodies. Burke is going to be the problem. As if he wasn't going to be the problem, he is a problem. He could be in the morgue waiting for us. Or not. I don't know. I've never made it this far.
So what did these ones die of, Savage?
A complete neurological breakdown from the looks of it. Organ collapse, nerve degradation.
Find him. There's been some trouble on the base. My man will take care of it. You were saying?
We may be looking at serious cross-systemic failure issues with the OCM.
It's those god-awful implants, Gary. The whole inhumane procedure. After a while, it just burns them out.
Has this been happening at the other sites?
We've experienced some die-off, yes, but I've been told Dr. Reed's research may offer a breakthrough. If we could bring her back here...
That's not going to happen.
Then we need to start considering other options. A nanotech-based solution, performed on willing volunteers.
And are you volunteering yourself, Doctor?
Tiffany, please. I need to look at the raw data, Commander. If you would.
I turned a blind eye to your little office romance, Savage. But if she becomes a problem, she will be volunteering.
Oh, will she now?
Keitner, I found out what Burke's been concealing. The interrogation wing is some kind of medical testing facility. He's using the prisoners as lab rats.
For what?
Not sure. I'll need Burke's retinal scan data to find out.
I can't download that without setting off a million alarms. However, you still have that retinal prosthesis just over in his office?
If you're suggesting I use it
Absolutely.
to fool a retinal scanner, it won't work. The eye synthetic tissue spike needs to be connected to a real optic nerve. Otherwise, it just reads as metal.
I know. That's why you need to take it to Quinn. I'll tell him to expect you. Keitner out.
Oh, so now we gotta make our way back through. Oh. Back to Quinn we go. But we did finally get our last praxis point. Our next praxis point. Which should go into robot disabling just in case. You never know when that can come in handy. I'd like to help her out, I really would, but it's not gonna end well if I do.
Activating security scan. Biometric data assembled.
Yes, and you're gonna let me through, right?
Subject recognized. Access granted.
Thank you. Yep, sneak through the same way we did before. I believe you, I really do, people. I really do believe you that you've done nothing wrong. But there's just really not much we can do about it. It's not like we have... It's not like we found the master control computer that can just open all these free. Though I want to see what's in this vent. Hidden vent. Ammo capacity upgrade. Ammo capacity upgrade goes on the only gun available, the laser gun. Very nearly lost the shotgun. That would have been bad. 'Cause that's like a really good gun.
Activating security scan.
Since we knocked out everybody behind us, we should have a pretty straightforward path. I imagine.
Biometric data assembled. Subject recognized. Access granted.
Is anyone there? Need backup! What are you doing here?
Well, that was unexpected. I was not expecting someone to just be there. I mean, I suppose I should have expected it, to be honest.
Activating security scan.
Yes, we see how much of our body has been augmented.
Biometric data assembled.
Has an SAS label and everything.
Subject recognized. Access granted.
Oh, he's stuck in the door. He's stuck in the door. Actually, I have no idea who that person was or why they were awake. They should not have been. None of these guys should be here.
Just saw the Irishman down below. He says about the new merchandise suit now for the ship. Finally. Hey, you ever wonder about his setup? I mean, I know he's a city, but you don't remember reading the script about military procedures. You gotta know about this guy. Sure. We get to feel like we're getting away. Plus, we get some extra goodies. As long as it doesn't get out of control.
Great. Are you coming around the corner or not? No. No, they are not. Including the fresh painkillers. I don't see a good way to take both of them out. I just don't see a good way to take both of them out. Unless I had the double takedown, which I do not have double takedown. Yeah, because that goes in the... Oh, where was double takedown? That's the reflex booster. I mean, maybe we can just... You do not see your buddy just lying there, and that is good. That is very good. Nor did he hear his buddy getting knocked out. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Alright. Smackdown. More combat rifle ammo. Excellent. Excellent. All right, Quinn. It's up to you, buddy. All right, Quinn. I see that Praxis kid over there.
So, what's the story? Just got off the horn with the commander. She says you got something for me to take a look at.
Yeah, you could say
Prosthetic arm,
that.
one of Burke's. We needed to get past a retinal scan, but it's useless like this.
Aye. Without an active neural connection, it might as well be an expensive paperweight. May as well put a gobstopper in front of the scanner for all the good that thing will do you.
Solutions, Quinn. Think you can handle this?
Lad, I may be just a mechanic, but I'm also the only thing keeping this whole bleeding facility from sinking into the abyss. Think I can manage a simple optic frequency bypass. Just let me get me tools.
Thank you, Quinn.
Right. So that's it now. You got the eye. Sorry it took a little longer than I expected. Nearly break the damn thing once or twice. New TUAM firmware and such. Now don't go fucking around with it. It's only got a limited lifespan due to the temp power source I rigged. It's only good for one use. Got it?
This is pretty impressive work for a mechanic, Quinn.
What's that supposed to mean? There's more to old Quinn than meets the eye. No pun intended. You wouldn't be the first fool to underestimate my know-how.
Well, there's more to this job than just a simple battery
True.
swap. I saw you modifying the BIOS. This is state-of-the-art hardware and software. You're not just a mechanic. You're a hacker.
What are you going on about now? Ain't nothing you couldn't pull off with a degree in computer engineering and a little elbow grease. Come off it now. We ain't got time for this.
Is it supposed to be moving?
Aye. Bloody creepy that is. Try not to pay it any mind now. Thing's stuck in calibration mode.
Oh.
Trick is, I got it thinking it's plugged into a new host. And by rewriting the system diagnostic checks, it'll keep trying to connect without detecting anything's amiss, which in turn keeps it alive in a manner of speaking. Fucking brilliant piece of engineering work if I don't say so myself.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
Why only one use?
Without being hooked up to a proper battery, like your brain. The voltage spike from a single scan will trip the surge protectors, shutting it down to prevent further transmissions. It's a redundant safety mechanism built into the optic nerve to prevent frying your noggin in a dorsal ventral feedback loop. Short of putting the thing in your own head, which I ain't exactly equipped to do, there's no way around it. Besides, I think the commander preferred this way.
True.
Well, hopefully this thing works.
It'll work just dandy so long as you don't do something stupid like drop it. And it ain't a bloody webcam. So don't try using it to spy the knickers up someone's skirt.
Valid.
I gotta go.
I think it goes without saying, but we never met, alright?
True, Burke. There's gotta be a way into his office. There's gotta be a way. He's got a Praxis kit and everything. But I know I've been back here. All this does is lead to the elevator over the elevator ladder. Right, start moving and then sprint. I made this once. Don't know if I ever fully went this way, though. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Now I got you. Oh, the guys above. That's what's done it. The guys above heard me.
Activating security scan.
Surprised the security scans don't set it off.
Biometric data assembled. Access granted.
I don't think there's any new security over here. No. No, there is not. And that's fine, because that's exactly what we need. That's just the turret we see on the radar. I'm not disagreeing with you, people. It's very wrong. But also, it's not within our power to fix immediately or quickly. If at all. To be honest, it might be beyond our capability of fixing, period.
Activating security scan. Biometric data assembled. Subject recognized. Access granted.
Why are you doing this to me?
I wish I could let her out.
Please.
I wish that was within our power. But unfortunately, it is not.
Access granted.
Secret elevator time. Deep underwater.
Jensen, it's Keitner. Where are you?
In a well-concealed elevator inside the prison's restricted wing. Your gun-running neural engineer deserves a raise.
I take it the eye worked then. Good. Now listen, if what you say is true, if Burke really is using the prisoners here as lab rats, I need proof. Hard evidence that I can take to Interpol.
An entire prison full of kidnapped civilians isn't enough?
You're an ex-cop, Jensen. You tell me. How many death row inmates crying on about their innocence have you seen getting out?
Point taken. I'll see what I can find.
That's an entire underwater facility. Typhoon is disabled.
Be free. Please. Please don't leave me like this.
That's a full spinal column. Oh, they're doing automated surgery. Oh god, that's straight up. His spine, their spine's been removed and they're putting in the new one.
Can't take anymore.
to die. Be free.
I didn't see what level that was. 5. We're 1,200 experience away from that.
Hurt me.
Trank darts. Oh, an EMP grenade. Now that's worth having. What can we get rid of? I can't even reload my weapons. What can we really get rid of realistically? I hate to get rid of the painkillers. So I'll drop a Typhoon ammo. Biotech industry leaders to debate ethics. Page Industries has sped up its plans for first permanent commercial space station named Heaven. I'm not sure what that is. More data storage devices. We now have 3 of them. PKT.
Can't take anymore. Want to die.
Extreme amounts of computational power.
I'm sorry. So sorry. Don't hurt me anymore.
Bob Page of Page Industries.
So cold. So cold.
Find an alternative, Reed or Nano.
So cold.
This person is in severe pain. I'm not even sure that one's alive anymore. It's either heavily sedated or... I got a trauma kit.
However, preliminary simulation indicates little to no improvement.
We do have a trauma kit. And 2 praxis points. So we could... stealth upgrade and full hacking potential back restored.
Quite the house of horrors you got here, Doc. You letting anyone in, or just women?
Who are you? How'd you get down here? This is a restricted area.
Obviously. You wouldn't want the rank and file knowing what kind of sick experimentation is going on down here.
No, you don't understand. I'm not.
Where's Burke? And your research partner, Savage?
Burke went back up to the base. And Gary left. Told me to be smart, keep my mouth shut, and do whatever Burke tells me to do. For now.
For now? I heard the 3 of you talking up there in the morgue. Sounded like you don't exactly fit in here.
No, she does not.
Kavanagh. And who the fuck are you?
The name's Jensen. I came here looking for someone. Megan Reed.
Reed? I've seen her research. Gary thinks it could be the key we're missing. If she can be convinced to come here.
Megan Reed was kidnapped, Kavanagh. Violently. As was her entire scientific team and the dozens of women you've been torturing down here.
No! You don't understand. I'm trying to save them. Gary and I, we were sent here to put the OCM project back on track. It wasn't until we got here that we realised what that meant, and by then it was too late.
Fine.
OCM. Savage used that term in the morgue. What does it mean?
Organic computational matrix. It's a means of cross-connecting living brain tissue and artificial intelligence systems to create a supercomputer of unparalleled capability. Part flesh, part silicon.
That's what you're doing down here, turning prisoners into computer parts.
Human brain activity has to be integrated with the technology, or else it won't work. Even DARPA knew that.
What do you mean? You seem to think Megan's research is important. Why?
You seem to think Megan's research is integral to salvaging this project of yours. Why?
It's not my project. Had I known before I came here...
Right, just answer the question.
We're experiencing cross-systemic failures with the tech. Over time, subjects implanted with OCM augmentations suffer
neurological
breakdown. They pretty much burn up from the inside. Gary thinks it's a problem with the acceptance of the P-dot array.
I've heard that phrase before.
It's the building block of modern neuro-augmentations. Dr. Reed's been reshaping it, changing the way it bonds with living tissue. The mutagenic gene combination she's introduced into it, well, frankly, it's astonishing.
Enough to warrant her kidnapping? So she'd be forced to work on this project with you?
She's not on this project. I don't know what she's doing or where she is. This is the first time anyone's ever mentioned kidnapping.
Really?
What does DARPA have to do with this?
Nothing. Not directly. In 2007, they started looking for research partners to help develop an artificial cognitive science program that could increase a soldier's situational awareness in the field.
Yeah, it sounds like something they would do.
A number of private sector companies submitted proposals.
Bell Tower being one of them.
No. Bell Tower was a private military corporation. DARPA wanted researchers. But one of the companies who did submit something was a biotech corporation that deals with Bell Tower. And they believed a successful program could be designed if it could be wired directly into the soldiers' brains. DARPA wasn't willing to go that far.
So this biotech company took the idea to Bell Tower.
A corporation that, being privately funded, doesn't have to concern itself with political or ethical debate.
Just how many prisoners?
Just how many prisoners are being wired into this thing?
I don't know. But a lot of them don't seem to survive for more than a year. I've told the others there's no way this project can stay viable with these kinds of numbers. But the OCM computers have to have them to work.
Computers? You mean there's more than one of them?
There's several. This is just where the process starts. The factory floor. We select the candidates here, implant them, and ship them to the other locations. It's all very efficient.
I see.
Yeah, except your candidates keep dying. You're really gonna stand there and try to justify your role in this, aren't you? People are being enslaved, Kavanaugh. Enslaved and crucified.
It wasn't like that at first. I thought we were gonna make a difference, do something incredible for the world.
Right. And look how incredible it turned out to be.
Yeah.
But you can still make a difference, Doctor. You can help me blow the lid off this place.
Are you insane? I can't. There's too much money invested in this. Burke, the people I work for, they'll kill me. They'll hunt me down and kill me.
I know people who can protect you, hide you. Interpol is just waiting for evidence to tear Bell Tower apart.
It's not just Bell Tower. Oh, God. Oh, God, am I really going to do this? You can't get me out through the prison. Burke would stop us.
Then we'll have to do what Savage did. Take a submersible.
We can't. The hatches to all the docking hangars are locked tight. The only way to unlock them is by using the security console in the prison command tower. Burke keeps an eye on us that way.
Then I'll have to go back up there and unlock it. Well, you gather as much evidence as you can carry.
Oh my God. I'm really gonna do this.
Damn right you are.
Yes, you are.
Now get moving. I'll contact you when I unlock the hatch.
All right, fine. But Mr. Jensen, please, hurry.
Yeah. A witness who did things. Yeah, that's as good as any. That is as good as any. That... She wasn't gonna survive otherwise.
Keitner, contact Interpol. We need rendezvous coordinates for a deep-sea submersible.
A what? What exactly have you found, Jensen?
A research complex hidden beneath this base. One of its staff is willing to turn whistleblower if we can deliver her to Interpol using one of the lab's transport subs.
Which explains why you need the coordinates. I'll see what I can do. Keitner out.
Unfortunately, Burke is not going to be happy about this. Not at all. Burke is going to be very, very upset.
Keitner, what the hell's going on? The elevator stopped.
Burke must have intercepted our comms. Get the hell out of there, Jensen. I'll meet you.
Yeah. He wasn't gonna let us just go. Alarmed? Yeah. I'd say so. Be swift. Swift, Jensen. I know there were guys waiting for us.
Elevator's locked down, Sergeant. The target must still be down there.
Good. Find Team Tango and intercept. Lift is secure. Repeat. Lift is secure. Holding position. Suggest you continue protocol clean slate. Out. Terminate anyone that opens that door.
Sarge, what if it's someone from the science team?
Expendable. And likely compromised. Do not take this man lightly, soldier. He has infiltrated a high-security bell tower base. Do not let the low casualty count fool you. It only means he's more resourceful and more dangerous.
Boys had help from the inside.
Enough yapping. If he comes up here, we'll get our shot at him. Then we'll see about any help he may have had.
They do not even know. There are 3 of them. That's if we decided to go through that main door. Probably could have. Would have been a bit silly, but we could have. What else is kind of silly? This.
You hear anything?
I did not kill that man. That was not the button I pushed. Well, that's a shame. That's kind of not what I wanted to do.
Warning. Gas dispersal imminent. This is not a drill. All detention silos will be decontaminated.
Oh, great.
Code yellow initiated. Detention silo decontamination proceeding.
Gas. That's not good. We don't even have the lung implant.
Activating security scan. Biometric data assembled. Subject recognized. Access granted.
Ooh. Our fake security protocols are still working.
Keitner!
We really broke open a hornet's nest, didn't we, Jensen?
It's bad. We need a medic.
Yeah, I'll get right on that. Got those coordinates, Jensen. But Burke figured it out. Seized
Of course he
control
did.
of the station and locked down the detention camp. Bastards cleaning house.
I've got to get Kavanaugh out.
Can't. Not until you stop the gas.
What gas?
Burke's enacted a scorched earth protocol to stop the truth from getting out. Poison gas in every cell. Lab tube. Unless you stop it.
Stay with me, Keitner.
There's a circuit board underneath the prison command tower. Directs the flow. Everything's connected. Might be able to redirect. A whistleblower has to live, Jensen.
It's the only way.
Sure way. We stop this.
Keitner. Keitner!
Great. Okay, and what did she have on her pocket secretary? Spent too long in cloak.
Facility decontamination initiated.
Bitch, intruder!
I don't like the fact that I got spotted. For access point available, we get that recharge. Crap, there's a quite literal timer. Literal timer. Doesn't really matter. Not really. They are not gonna see me.
Tough choice ahead of you, Bratan. The prisoners. Always a war. You can't save both.
What? The hacker from the ship. You've been listening this whole time?
Like Zetka said, everything's connected. Right now, gas is set to disperse evenly between the prison and the lab. All you can do in here is redirect flow out of one area into the other. Do nothing. Everybody dies. Do something.
Somebody dies faster.
Precisely. But if you want to bring down Bell Tower, the choice is clear.
Dang nabbit.
Mass facility decontamination initiated.
Kavanaugh is...
A difficult decision,
For the greater good.
But that Gov Nuke Bark gave you no choice.
Tell that to the prisoners. You'll have Interpol rendezvous with Kavanaugh's submersible.
As soon as you unlock it, use the touchscreen in the security room above you. It'll shut off the lockdown, so you can return to the base.
And why would I want to go there?
Use your head, Tuvok. The last thing standing between you and Megan Reed is Bark.
I did not want to do that.
Kavanaugh, I've unlocked the hatch and I'm transmitting the coordinates to a rendezvous site.
Oh, thank God. I thought when the code yellow started...
It's over. Just make sure Interpol gets that evidence. I'm going after Burke. Jensen out.
I really, really did not want to do that.
From subsurface facility to detention silos. Cells sterilized.
you're right, you do. Oh, the other direction. Of course. I did not like that choice.
Activating security scan.
Which means if Burke knows, he might have been able to put this profile together.
Biometric data assembled. Subject not.
Corporal Tyler, or should I say Adam Jensen? That's right. I know who you are now. Geithner wasn't quite as good at hiding her tracks as she thought she was. If you think Kavanaugh's escape changed anything, you're wrong. Bell Tower will track her down. And on the off chance the good doctor does spill her guts to someone, anything she says will be discredited. Still, I admire your ruthlessness. To save the life of one woman, you allowed 100 more to die.
Don't twist the knife, man.
That takes strength of will. The Reed woman, this Megan you've been searching for, she's not here. And the only thing standing between you and the ship that could take you to her is me. I underestimated you back on the ship. I won't be doing it again.
Lad, you there?
Quinn? Where are you?
Getting me arse out of Dodge. Burke's had enough, and he's gunning for you. And I don't intend on being caught in the bloody crossfire. But listen, about the gas. I know it wasn't easy, but you did what had to be done. Head to me shop. I left you a thing or two so you can give him hell. I'd like to say we'd meet again over a pint sometime, but, well, Godspeed, mate.
Thank you, Quinn. Oh, the other bodies are gone. Too bad they don't know about the vents. I could tase them through the grate, I think. That'd be hilarious. That just brings us to the side, though.
In some ways, the two of us are probably quite similar. But I question your foresight, your courage to make difficult decisions.
It's probably got guards stationed on both locations.
It's only a matter of time before my men find you, Jensen. There's really nowhere for you to go.
You gonna come any closer, dude? No?
technology. The cost may seem steep, but the cost of not developing it is infinitely steep.
Yeah, you just keep telling yourself that, Burke. Yeah, you just keep telling yourself that. So put the bars there and them there.
If I'd have known you were going to cause me so much trouble, I would have never given in to my curiosity about you.
No doubt. The alarm may be tripped. That doesn't mean anything. There's always other ways around.
I was idealistic like you once, but I realized idealism is a crutch for those who dare not shape the future.
Dare not shape the future. Huh. Do have another praxis point. And his computer.
Can you hear me, Jensen? How much longer do you think you can last?
So the turrets in Loading Bay 1 are on the fritz. That's unfortunate. Ooh, that's a security rating of 5. There's a lot we can do about that now that we have maximum stealth, maximum security. We don't have any nukes, so this could get very ugly very fast. Go, go, go.
I haven't heard anything from my men, Jensen. Where are you?
Access granted.
You hunkered down in a closet somewhere?
Ooh, more Typhoon ammo. Of course you haven't heard anything from your men. They've been taking a nap on you. Yes, let's go with a nap. It was a little much hoping he would have some truly amazing hardware, like laser rifle ammo. Poor guy.
HQ thought Kiner would be a good little soldier, but they
Oh, you. Now where's Burke? Where is he? Oh, he's ahead.
If you feel any better about Cotner's death, I doubt you had any intention of sending you on to the good doctor.
Yeah, that doesn't make it feel any better. Lots of combat ammo. So we've only accidentally killed a few guys. It's not the only way there.
Surviving this long, alone. Surrounded by trained soldiers out to get you. Very impressive for nothing but an ex-cop.
Oh, I am by far more than just an ex-cop. You know this. Oh, good lord.
Did you hear footsteps? Yeah, it sounded like someone running. Keep your eyes open. Something's wrong.
Now, where is he? Okay, he's gonna be waiting in loading bay 3. That's where the boss fight's gonna happen. I know it.
Who's in on this, Jensen? Now, I know about Keitner, of course, but I suspect someone else is hanging on next.
EMP mine.
Ordnance detonated. Let's move.
Turret.
You plan on wasting your time putting the entire base to sleep? There's only one way out of this.
Oh no.
thought Cotton would be a good little soldier. They never are.
And he has not activated any of these Typhoon turrets. That's the most interesting thing. Just refuses to activate those turrets.
Not have confirmation yet.
Okay, the turret is what saw me. That's fine.
Lieutenant Commander's, for lack of a better word, surprised me. I didn't think she had it in her. Makes me think perhaps other forces will. It's only a matter of time before my men find you, Jensen. There's really nowhere for you to go.
What is the best way to go forward from here? If I had jump.
I've got a possible visual. This is wrong.
Not enough space. Of course we don't have enough space. What is the best way to do this? Is to be swift. I didn't even see that pocket secretary. Okay, circuit break crash, not a drill. Suppression and control, automatic lockdown and containment of all sensitive materials. Password to the mobile turret control.
Are you sure mercy letting my soldiers live? Some might call that obedience.
Access granted.
Really? Really, dudes? I'm able to hack my way completely through there, and then they see me. Okay. Let's try it your way. And not hack that camera. So he literally just walked up here while I was hacking.
You were gonna cause me so much trouble. I would have never given in to my curiosity like you. In some ways, the two of us are probably quite similar. But I question your foresight, your courage to make difficult decisions.
That would enable me to speak by everything. Current praxis points. We do have one. We have 1 point available. More battery.
How did kind of recruit you, Jensen? She used Reed as a carrot?
Oh boy. The boss awaits.
Well, you made it. I'm torn between admiration and pity. You've condemned me for my actions, Jensen. But look at the lengths you've gone to find one woman. Wasted potential. Although from what I've heard, I suspect you'll still be of use to me dead. There's no way off this place except through me, Jensen. Your head's strong. It may have served you well in the past, but ultimately, it's a failure. I thought I was you can't stop but I see now you never make a good soldier.
Yeah, that's just an exposed position. I'm with no automatic unlocking devices. Ooh, this is complicated. This is very complicated, very fast.
Well, you made it. I'm torn between admiration and pity. You've condemned me for my actions, Jensen. But look at the lengths you've gone to find One woman. Wasted potential. Although from what I've heard, I suspect you'll still be of use to me dead. There's no way off this place except through me. You're in a prison here, Jesus. A shame idealistic. Your head's strong. It may have served you well in the past, but ultimately, it's a failing. I thought possibly to recruit you, but I see now you would never make a good soldier.
No, Adam Jensen is not a good soldier. Never would have. Never would have been.
Stop! I see you!
Really? Oh, that was the moving recoil.
Your head's strong. It's a shame you're so undisciplined and ideal.
That was an additional practice point. So we can throw that into additional charge.
I'm curious. How far do you think Dr. Reed would go with her research? I think you'd be surprised.
I know you're still here!
Really? Gas grenades? Ugh, revolver ammo. Why would I want that?
Your altruism blinded you. You could have been an asset to the project. I could have used you.
Oh, no doubt, my good sir. No doubt you think you could have used me. Used Adam as a tool.
Access granted.
There's no way off this place except through me, Jensen.
And you keep saying that. And to a degree, that is true. Ah, good. Energy bars. Let's throw those onto there.
So short-sighted, you disappoint me. How can a man so gifted?
Let me guess. Yep. There was the there was the login.
I thought possibly to recruit you, but I see now you would never make a mistake.
No. No, indeed.
There's no way off this place except through me, Jason.
Keep saying that. Yet somehow,
Your head's strong. It may have served you well in the past, but ultimately, it's a fate. Your altruism blinded you. You could have been an asset to the project. I could have used you.
come on.
So short-sighted. You disappoint me. How can a man so gifted be so blind?
There's the security code. If you give me no choice, which it looks like you might not.
It sounds like your struggles are almost over, Bratan.
That's a golden revolver.
He's brought.
That is a golden revolver. Which you could have found earlier in the level, too. It's a fully maxed out. Fully maxed out.
Dead.
I'm standing, he's not. Let's just leave it at that.
Oh, you don't make things easy, do you?
Try and find the ideal thing to get rid of. Do we need that many pistol rounds? Surely not.
Still, with Burke out of the picture even briefly, there's a power vacuum I can use. Return to loading bay 2. The doors between here and the docking platform will be open for you.
Last time I passed through there, Burke's men were still waiting for me.
Not anymore. Burke has just ordered them away.
Great. Except I came here looking for Megan Reed, Bratan. I can't leave without knowing.
There is a boat heading toward the location as we speak. If you hurry, you can be on it.
And the emails. Advise against that. Chances everything goes to plan is very low. Now all the men are gone. And they mean that. All the men are in fact gone. If there was anything we wanted to do here, now would be the time to do it. And, well, I was gonna say, fortunately, I think there isn't anything we need to do. The ship.
Breton.
Quinn?
I'm afraid our good friend Quinn met with an unfortunate incident during all the commotion and is no longer with us.
Your voice. It was you this whole time. Who are you?
For the moment, I am between identities. I apologize for the duplicity, but
that
it
would
was
explain
a necessary precaution.
A lot.
You had to be kept in the dark.
And Keitner? Did she know?
Commander Keitner's perception was much like yours, shrouded. She saw what she needed to see, and was told what she needed to hear in order for me to complete the mission.
So we were both pawns, except she's dead and I'm not. So where does that leave me in your grand design?
We're all pawns in someone else's grand design, Mr. Jensen. But that doesn't make Natanya's death any less tragic. Your actions ensured her sacrifice was not made in vain, however. Dr. Kavanagh made it out safely, and is on her way to the rendezvous site. She will expose the truth in due time.
Keitner wasn't the only one who died back there. Those prisoners
will be added to a long list of Bell Tower's atrocities.
Sadly, there was not much we could do.
We will not let them be forgotten. We mustn't stay here much longer, Mr. Jensen, if we hope to get you away from this base.
All right, then.
I still have questions, Quinn, and I want answers. Real answers. No more bullshit.
Yeah.
You really want to waste time chatting, Breton? Fine. I will answer what I can, but keep in mind you have a boat to catch.
Keitner said she had been approached by an agent from Interpol.
Could be.
It was you, wasn't it?
Very astute. When I learned of Commander Keitner's suspicions and insubordinate behavior towards Burke, I saw an opportunity. Pretending to be an agent of Interpol seemed the best way to gain her trust.
You mean you lied? So who do you work for?
A loose network of independent operatives, agents of conversion and equilibrium, who seek to expose corruption and assure humanity's natural progress. In truth, we are not affiliated with any global organization.
That is very clear.
But then, neither is our enemy, officially.
Your enemy? You're not just talking about Bell Tower anymore, are you? You're talking about...
the men and women who pull Bell Tower strings.
Yes, the Illuminati.
The same
We
men
almost
and women who
named
ordered
them.
to kidnap Megan Reed.
Bell Tower probably has a battalion on its way to clean up this mess. How do you plan on keeping what we did here a secret?
I'm delighted to say that Burke did most of the damage control for us. After requesting a profile search on you, he never explained why he needed it.
Oh, good.
I believe he wanted to keep control of you to himself. Since that time, we've been monitoring all incoming and outgoing communications, and the lockdown allowed me to discreetly install a tunneler, rerouting the base's network traffic.
Oh, so they've been in the
dark. By the
dark.
time Bell Tower realizes something is wrong, it will already be too late.
What about the rest of the base personnel?
Most of them think Burke is still in command. Technically, orders continue to be issued in his name, but I'm the one making the calls. I've also taken the liberty of coordinating of this sector of the base. For the moment, at least, we're safe.
Burke isn't exactly dead. And once he wakes up, it's gonna get ugly.
Like I said before, you haven't made things easier for us. But they haven't forgotten that small detail. For now, Burke remains contained. Once you're off the base, I'll find a more permanent solution.
I see. Alright.
Alright.
Let's move.
Where's Megan?
I don't know for certain. But what I do know is that earlier today, Burke issued orders to have a large group of detainees transferred off this base. Supposedly, they will be assisting at another black site facility.
Kavanaugh said this was just the factory floor. You're sure Megan is at this other facility?
Nothing is ever certain in life, Mr. Jensen. But it is the best chance you have.
That is true.
Unfortunately, the cargo ship carrying the prisoners has already set sail. But I took the liberty to send out an urgent dispatch in Burke's name, ordering the ship's captain to hold position until one more detainee could be flown on board. In stasis. A helicopter is en route to pick you up.
Wait a second. You want me to get inside another stasis pod? Last time I got in one of those things, it didn't go so well.
I know it's far from ideal, but frankly, your options are quite limited. Although, I suppose you could try swimming there.
Better be the right fucking boat this time. Because I don't feel like coming back here anytime soon.
Don't worry, mate. It'll be grand. Besides, I thought you Americans liked riding off into the sunset.
Oh. Items for us. Oh, is this all of our gear? I think this is all our gear. Oh, and there's our praxis points back. So we need our reflex booster. Icarus. What else did we have? We didn't have the stealth enhancer. We did have punching through walls. That's already been maxed. Hit all that. All the lungs. Fully armored, and we still have an extra praxis point, which we could use. Oh, on the radar system. Now we're back at full strength. Oh, good God. That is all of our things. That is all of our things. There's our EMP grenades. Don't think we quite need all of those. Like I said, I don't think we need all of those. Thank you. Oh, our automatic unlocking devices. Those are going to be good. There's more of them. There's more of them in the goo. Ooh, our nukes. Our stop worms and our nukes. Stop worms and nukes. Those are going to be very necessary. Let's see. What can we get rid of? Probably a lot of this extra shotgun. Oh, there. Our power bars are full. Okay, there's our 40 nukes. All our stop software. I don't think we're going to need that. More auto unlocking devices. Where's the laser ammo at? I know I had laser ammo in here. I swear I had laser ammo in there. There it is. There's the laser rifle ammo. What can I get rid of? I have a lot of auto unlockers. There's our laser rifle battery. Insert into the laser rifle. 700 battery. See, I don't really need his pistol, but it is a cool pistol. It is a cool. It's a very cool revolver. It really is. But I really don't have a use for it. That's disappointing. That's plenty of Typhoon ammo, though. That's 20 Typhoon. All of our gear, all of our praxis points acquired. Might as well use a jar. Use a jar, pick up a jar. And how close are we? We're nowhere near the next praxis point. It's not like we've got anything we could actually spend it on. Maybe seeing through walls, but even that's not necessary. And now we're back at full strength. Back to full strength and capacity. And where we go, nobody knows.
It's done. Exactly as you instructed.
And yet you sound disappointed. You think we should have handled this differently?
I think we had a valuable asset in our hands, and we're letting him slip away. He could have been very useful in the coming storm.
A hand does not need to be clenched tightly to maintain its hold on someone. Jensen carries too much baggage right now. His obsession with Reed only serves to distract him.
We could have told him.
He must discover it by himself. And when he does, if you have followed my instructions precisely, you will know how to find him.
Oh.
Assuming he lives that long.
Jensen is indeed important. But for what purpose? And that ends the DLC. We're now on to the final level of the game.
Pritchard, any chance you're still there?
Jensen, my God. You've been offline for days. Where the hell are you?
I was hoping you'd tell me.
I'm pinging you now. You're in Singapore.
Singapore.
Something's wrong, Jensen. I pinged you, and a second later, I lost your GPL signal. It's like you disappeared into a black hole.
Gotta be a jammer.
Well, obviously. If you can find the transmitter and take it offline, I'll be able to track you. And keep you on a tighter leash.
I've got more important things to do than help you keep tabs on me. If Megan and her team are here, there's no time to waste.
And now it's like we never even left. They stuck in that DLC at a very good point. Where it kind of serves as its own little offshoot, but with enough tantalizing tendrils to tell us more story. And then now, we're back on track. It's like it never even happened. It's actually a very seamless way of integrating the DLC, because it started, I don't want to say it started. The last mission ended with us getting into a stasis pod. This one starts with us waking up from that stasis pod. But Adam doesn't mention anything that happened there, which is fine. That's perfectly normal. That's perfectly normal, to be honest. But that gave them enough narrative room to be like, as long as it ends with him getting back into a stasis pod, we can do whatever, because he was missing for a few days. And Singapore is not the last level. There's 2 more levels left, so we got plenty of time. Plenty of time. Plenty of time. Plenty of time. Yeah, so we'll have Deus Ex on Saturday as well. So, until then, folks, our next stream is going to be more Final Fantasy XI tomorrow at 9:30. And where we're going to be doing the prep work for Magicite, the mission. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. And actually, that DLC was balanced well enough. I will say, that DLC was decently well balanced to be able to get you to help you rebuild your character in its entirety. In your entirety to a 75% fully functional state by the end of it, and then they just throw you the rest of your points. Which is a total of 61 praxis points. A total of 61 is what they throw you. So they refund you whatever you had left. There are supposedly ways to get more, but I'm not entirely sure, and that might be something that the Director's Cut does not have. But we'll see everybody tomorrow for more Final Fantasy XI, and then Friday we're playing Diary. It's the demo for the week, and then more Deus Ex come Saturday. After that, well, I'll have an official... I said there might be more streams, depending on things, and I'm still mulling over whether or not I'm going to do a schedule or not. But it's this is gonna be the last normal schedule week for the year, and starting January 6th. The week of January 6th is when we're going to start the schedule back up as normal. So I'll keep you guys informed as to whether or not more streams will happen. It'll be on short notice. That's what gorillas are. And with any luck, we'll have Deus Ex Human Revolution finished by the time the new year starts. And that means we can start on Mankind Divided. Because I like Deus Ex so much. I think we're going to plow through the entire quadrilogy of games, which is going to be a while. That's going to be basically most of next year is going to be Mankind Divided, the original Deus Ex, into Invisible War. That only is 3 games. But you have to remember, folks, the original Deus Ex is an RPG. A first-person RPG. And we'll see that in person. I just have to make sure that the games run and function on modern hardware, because trust me, out of the remaining games, Mankind Divided will run fine. I believe Deus Ex will run fine. Invisible War is one that is... Let's just say Invisible War has issues. Out of all of them, I think Invisible War is going to be the one most likely to not function properly. So I'll be testing those on my own. Worst case scenario, we'll get through Mankind Divided and then we'll just leave it. Depending on where Mankind Divided leaves the story. Because my god, is it a ride. We'll see you next time.